Welcome back to another video. Today is day 25. Oh my goodness, only 6 more days. Day 25 of the Affirmative Music Challenge. I hope that you have been enjoying thus far. Please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you need to catch up, please feel free to do that as well. Make sure to drop down any affirmative songs you like to listen to, either to uplift your spirits or put you in a safely reflective mode. So, today we are going to keep it short and cute, although this song definitely it's in my the gospel playlist, but it could be in another playlist that I have. And the meme for the playlist is I have to be the most esoteric bee in this sewer. Right. Anyway, that playlist is basically centered around like more like like songs that make you keenly aware of your brain and keenly aware of the layers of the human experience. So the song is Waiting on Arrival by Robert Glasper, and it's flipped by Taylor McFerrin. There is another version of this song on the album Cold Derivation. Definitely recommend giving that album a listen. And so this version has lyrics. So the lyrics are: trust what you feel, you were meant to be here. Just let it come, be true to yourself, be free, be love. So I feel like a common theme this sort of holiday season for me has been like understanding that our lives are so deeply intertwined and that we impact one another every day in many ways. I watched two versions of the Christmas Carol and watched It's a Wonderful Life. In both of those films, it really underlines this idea that our lives are not our own. And, not that I also think we need to just be grateful for everything and not demand quality out of our existence. And it's okay to feel the feelings when, if we are disappointed, if we are angry, if we are upset, if we are confused, right? When things don't seem to be panning out, or when we've experienced things that make it really hard to look at life as a positive. And at the same time, I feel like those films really give a view or a perspective of that. Are there moments where we can look outside of ourselves, outside of our current, experience or reality, and see a bigger picture, see what supports might be available to us, see what intuitions or what guides or what prayers or what, you know, received knowledge gives us a little more information about maybe a sense of meaning and purpose. There was legitimacy to, you know, what sort of got the main characters to places of just like total discouragement and fed upness. And there almost seemed to also be these foils of people who were sort of in the same like emotional spaces as them or similar environments, maybe not exact circumstances. And those foils had completely different perspectives. Not that I'm trying to be careful because I don't want to, do the comparison thing. I don't want to do like the, you know, well, you should just get over it because that's not it either. I think it's more so just nice to see moments of hope in people, moments of sort of like a change in perspective, a change in how do we make a conclusion of life thus far? How do we identify the problem? How do we look for solutions? How do we try those solutions? How do we go back and try something else? How do we, lean on our support? How do we look at those around us, what they've done for us, how they've taken care of us, how we've positively impacted their lives, right? For me personally, sometimes I can feel so like, oh, I'm just sucking up space and I didn't say the right thing, or I made it all about myself, or I didn't give enough to that person. And sometimes, right? Yes. But other times, maybe that person needed to hear what you had to say. Maybe it was a confirmation for them. Maybe it was some help along the way. Maybe it was just a kind gesture to interact with you, to interact with another person. I hope that you find moments where you feel purposeful and you feel impactful. Because I think altruism really, there's something to altruism. But much love, stay safe, and I will see you tomorrow.